What's up, guys? Didn't think that I'd be making a video today, which is why it's already dark out, but I realized that I got some stuff down at the Webster shop, the shop that I used to be at, for the Civic, for the manual swap, and I want to get those things squared away, say hi to Petrie and Emily and the guys down there, and hang out, have a good night, and see where it takes us. I want to do more with the manual swap on the Civic. I know you guys want to see that content. You guys have been asking for it for a while. Where's the Civic? Where's the Civic? It's fine. It's been at the Westboro shop, just chilling there. This will be going away at some point and being replaced with the Civic for the time being. But let's go to the shop, see what they're up to. Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
Goodness.
How are you? Yeah. So just got to the shop. I read a bunch of comments of you guys saying to use tire shine on the tires to help it slip in more when it airs out. So I'm gonna do that real quick and then air it out and show all of them. So see if it works. You stay away from my wheels. They look good. Yeah, I'm hyped on them. This side slipped in perfect, but
That's what she said.
the rest still needs to be rolled just a little bit more. But overall, it definitely did seat a lot easier. The reason I came here today was because you guys want to see Civic content, and I know I've been depriving you guys of that, and I apologize. I've been too addicted to the Soar since I got it, and I love the car, but I do still have the Civic, and it's not gone. It's been at the Westboro shop the entire time, just chilling there. I was gonna originally use it as my winter daily, and now I'm starting to think that I want to work on both of these cars over the winter. Because I need winter content. It sucks when it gets really cold up here because there's nothing to do to your cars, right, Matt? It gets too damn cold, you don't want to do anything, right? Yeah, see, that's what I thought. So, yeah, I want to work on the Civic soon and over the winter and stuff, and obviously continue working on the Soarer because it still is a long way away from being where I want it. But reason why I came here was because the red Civic that I got donated to a while ago, earlier this summer, is still here, and you guys have probably totally forgotten about it. I totally forgot about it, but it still has parts on it that I can utilize. So I came here to come to the Civic, check it out, see what parts I can take off of it for the manual swap on the coupe. I already have the transmission and the linkage off of the car, but I can't really use the transmission because it's super high miles. It's not going into gear correctly, and I just don't want it in the coupe because the coupe is still super low miles. So we're going to go over and take a walk to the red Civic, which is on the other side of the building, and see what we can rip out of there, and hopefully make some progress on it tonight. I'd love to take all the parts that I can home tonight and bring them to the Westboro shop to prep for winter when the manual swap goes down. Yo, I need me a daily like this. Fuck, dude. How much you pay for this thing again?
$300.
Dude! I need that. Damn, you got the quilted fucking headliner and everything. Boy balling out over here.
I got some sick underglow I have yet to install.
We're gonna go over to the shit Civic, the poop Civic, and see what we can find, because we got some stuff to do to the green one.
That's a big one.
This is what I need for a fucking daily, dude. Fuck! Where is it? Oh, geez. Look at the mattress, dude. I can go to bed after this. Oh, never mind. Ran it over. So I went home first and grabbed like the camera and batteries and stuff. I forgot the key, but I think it is unlocked. Oh yeah.
I want to kick it.
Well, you can kick it as many times. Clearly people have been here kicking it. It was you. It was. Okay. Yeah. That was a good fender, but not anymore. Well, you think it'll buff out?
We'll just roll him and hit him from the inside.
So the things that I can get out of this car, to my knowledge, is the ECU, which is a manual ECU, so I can just put this into the coupe when we swap it, and the pedals, the manual pedal, gas pedal, brake pedal, all that stuff, should all be compatible in the coupe. So we're gonna try and get those out of this, and whatever else we can find that, you know, works with a manual and everything like that. So the ECU, I believe, oh, is that it right there?
Yo, there's Lit Bomb.
Hey! That is the ECU right there. So that just needs to be unbolted, taken out, and we're good with that. It looks like it's
there's
been...
only one bolt.
Really?
Yeah, that one snapped off or corroded off.
Oh, well, that makes your job easy.
Can you give me a 10?
Yeah. So, funny story. A couple people from this shop came up to me like 2 weeks ago or so, and they were like, "Hey, what are you doing with that red Civic that's back there?" I was like, "Really nothing. You know, I don't really need anything." And they're like, "All right, yeah, because we might, you know, have a couple parts on it that we want to take." And I was like, "Yeah, sure, go for it, whatever." And then today I remembered, hey, I kind of need some parts off that, so I, you know, come out here, get the, you know, ECUs in there, which is dope. But I go down to look at the pedals, and they took the clutch pedal. All right, so we were able to get the ECU off, and it's got this little box on it, which I have never seen before. And I don't know if it's sticky, like if it was stuck on, or if it was bolted on from the inside. But we're gonna dissect it when we get back to the shop. We need a Phillips head so that we can take the manual cluster off the car, and we need ratchet set and extensions and stuff to get the pedals off. And I want to see if Steven can help with that, because he did it in the Del Sol when I still had the Del Sol, so he knows what needs to come off. And jeez, this fucking man, underglow in his fucking minivan. After doing a little bit of research, I came back here with the ECU, and turns out this box is actually a tracking device, a theft tracking device for the car, back when the car was made. And don't need that, so we have a manual ECU for the coupe, and this should work fine. The coupe, same engine, same everything, same generation. I believe it's the same exact year too. The red one's a 95, the coupe is a 95, and this is for manual, so this should work. And I'm gonna grab a Phillips head, and we're gonna go back there, try to get the cluster out, the manual cluster, so that we can use that. Try and figure out a way to dial the mileage back on it, because that one's got like 310K on it or something, and the coupe's got 105. So do that and try and figure out the pedals, but I don't even know if I want them at this point, because it's like they got the stupid monkey pedal thing going on, and the clutch pedal's been taken, so it's like I might as well just buy a whole set of pedals off eBay or wherever I can find them. And I think I'm gonna do that. The pedals just, they seemed like a good idea, because getting a full set of them was like $100 or so, but I'd rather spend the money and get a nice set of pedals that, you know, aren't shot and have everything with them than those. So probably do that. I don't know. All right, back at the Civic. Nice. Heck the fender up real good. Now the door opens funky. But yeah, this is pretty much held in all by Phillips, and then unplug it, and then we will have a manual cluster. What's the mileage on that? 130. That is very inaccurate. All right, so got the manual cluster out, which is dope. And I can't remember if there's anything in here that may be helpful to us, but might as well check while we're here.
Oh, there's a motor.
It's so funny, because this is literally the Del Sol when we first started working on it. Completely gold under the fucking hood, red valve cover, and just trashed. Everything trashed.
I don't even know if anything's even worth.
Nothing is really worth salvaging on this. This is the same exact engine and everything as the Civic, so thankfully everything will just transfer over nice, but it's just, there's really not much worth transferring. The interior stuff is nice. You know, I can put this in the Civic.
Could take some spare relays.
Some spare, maybe take some relays. But yeah, this thing's pretty shot. It's all good though. So we're gonna go back to the shop, and I'm gonna come up with kind of like a parts list that I need for the rest of this to get this all going, so that we can kind of start buying stuff here and there and start getting everything ready. I'm gonna need to buy another daily driver soon for the winter, just for the winter. Like, I don't need it for anything else really, but definitely needs to happen. I was so hoping the windshield was gonna crack. You're gonna fall right through it. I'm gonna do one thing that I've always wanted to try. That is the broken spark plug trick on the windows. I'm gonna try and take one out of my pocket and not stab myself. Like this.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
That's it.
Scared me. Did it go right through?
No, it bounced back, but yeah, she done. Don't hurt yourself. Yeah. Wow. This roots a little bit. Yeah. That's pretty much it for this car. I've got what I need off of it. You know, the body shot, paint shot, interior shot. Don't really need anything else. So, proper goodbyes before the scrapper. Give me that. Oh my god, dude. That did not. So I'm sitting in here coming up with this little parts list. This kid is completely addicted to that TikTok app. He just keeps showing me like these funny videos, and they're actually kind of funny. I always thought like the whole TikTok thing was super cringe, but he's actually shown me some funny stuff. But yeah, I've been sitting here coming up with the parts list for the coupe, and I've narrowed it down to these things: transmission, clutch, flywheel, short shifter, manual conversion mount for the transmission, flywheel bolts, the center console with like the manual boot attached to it, bell housing bolts, manual starter. I'm not entirely sure if the auto starter will work. I know the auto axles will work, but I'm not entirely sure about the starter. And then obviously the pedals and the slave cylinder and all that stuff. I think that's pretty good. I can't use a transmission that I have because it's just junk. I have the linkage, and it comes with the stock shifter that's on it. So if I don't get the short shifter, then I can just use the stock shifter and get like new bushings for it. And then we have the ECU that we took out tonight, and we also have the manual cluster, which will help a ton. And yeah, the harness should just plug and play. That shouldn't be a big issue. These D-series motors are pretty easy to work with, but this is going to be a lot easier than doing the Del Sol, because when we did the Del Sol, we took the entire engine out. We took every bit of wiring out of the engine bay, tucked it, all that stuff. With this, we're just dropping the transmission, we're putting the manual one in there, and it's, you know, it's going to work fine, and all that stuff, and we can go from there with mods after that. But the manual swap should be happening soon. I just need to find a daily driver, right, Petrie?
Neon.
I don't want a Neon.
Neon wants you.
No, Neon does not want me. All right, so we're pretty much done here. Looking over the stuff that I have collected from the sedan. Got the linkage right there, and got the cluster and the ECU. So with that list of parts, I can start ordering things here and there and get these things going. Petrie offered to do it here again, which would be awesome because he's a super big help. He's already done the manual swap in the Del Sol, so he knows exactly what to do. It's literally the same exact car. Just this time it's so much easier because we're not wire tucking it, we're not painting the engine bay, we're not doing any of that stuff. We're just manual swapping it. So it should be a hell of a lot easier and just go over nicer and all that stuff. So I'm stoked on that. I'm gonna start ordering parts, you know, as time goes on, and then when winter comes, hopefully I can snag a cheap daily driver and we can get the coupe going. So I forgot I had some parts off of the sedan that are worth some money, and they are the glass housing headlights and corners. So I'm gonna take these home with me and just sell them on the side. You know, I can make some money off this, get the parts for the manual swap with that, and be good. H2O is done. The video is done. It's on YouTube as a premiere. It will be premiering this upcoming Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you guys haven't seen that yet and haven't paid attention to it, definitely go onto my channel and look into it, because it's gonna be dope, and it's gonna premiere on Saturday at 1, so we can all watch it together, comment about it. It'll be super fun, and I'm looking forward to it a lot. 35 minutes long, just nothing but crazy content. So I'm super stoked on that video, and I hope you guys are looking forward to it. And with that, I think this video is just about over. So I hope you guys enjoyed us kind of ripping stuff out of the sedan and smashing it up a little bit. That car is going to be going to the scrap pretty soon. I'll let the guys that are, you know, here at the other bays take stuff out of it that they want, and then we can just decide what we want to do with it from there. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.